Outside is a little crunchy, the inside is chewy. Make these. If your toddler only likes the inside of the Oreos too, you're not alone. Let me show you what I make with them so that we don't end up with a bunch of waste. I just turn them into whichever cookie I think me and my husband will eat, and it's a bonus point if my daughter ends up eating them too. That's it. In this bowl, I have 3/4 of a cup of vegetable oil. I have 2 large eggs. I have 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar and 3/4 of a cup of white sugar. Now, I don't currently have any brown sugar on hand, so I just did regular white sugar and then added a dab of molasses. I've done this many times. It works. Those ingredients look like this. You're going to put them aside and move on to your dry ingredients. In this cup, I have 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour. I'm going to be adding in a teaspoon of baking soda. Make sure it's baking soda, not baking powder. I'm putting in a 1/2 teaspoon of just regular table salt, and then give this a mix. Then incorporate your dry into your wet. And then once your dough looks like this, we're gonna go in and add our inclusions. I'm using up these Oreos. I'm just gonna crush them up a little bit. I forgot that step. Okay, we'll call that good enough. Now that I've crushed these up, this is about a cup. I need 1.5 cups of inclusions though, so I'm gonna add in 1/2 cup of some almond slivers. Why? Because that's what I have on hand, and I think almonds can go in pretty much anything.
And this is what our batter is looking like.
What I normally do is I roll them up into a log form or individual little balls, and then I throw them in a Ziploc bag and I put them in the freezer. I'm not sure how well Oreos will do in this case, but I can tell you that with Maltesers, chocolate chips, Smarties, M&Ms, it works out fine. I just can't speak for Oreos.
I've preheated my oven at 375 and I'm just using a regular ice cream scoop. And you're gonna put these in for 8 to 10 minutes depending on how well you like your cookie cooked. We normally do about 8 minutes to 9 minutes. My ice cream scoop just broke. I mean, I knew I was having issues before, but I wasn't expecting it to die from this.
This recipe makes 24 to 30 cookies, and we are just 2 grown adults and have no family nearby, so I'm gonna go ahead and take the risk and throw them into some Ziplocs because there's no way that we'll be able to finish all of these, and the whole point of this is to reduce the waste, not add on to it.
Correction, this only made 20 cookies because I used a regular ice cream scoop, not a smaller ice cream scoop, so.
This is what they're looking like after they've cooled down. And the ones that are a little